All right, just about ready for baseball. Towing the slab in today's game, Lucas Giolito. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
In the air, out towards left center. Ref Snyder makes the grab on the run. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup.
First baseman,
an offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ben Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. Yanks nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back inside Fenway Park. And towing the slab in this one, Carlos Rodon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Rob Ref Snyder, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Rodon ready. Here comes.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
Not close with that one. 3 balls and a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Cancel.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Rodon, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Rodon sets and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Rodon fires. That one missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Batting third.
And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. To short, could be two. Glove flip for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back now at Fenway. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes Bellinger. Giolito back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. That one's upstairs, ball one. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And the count's even at 2.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Second inning here, no score. That's to third. Devers tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That is 6. Left fielder Jason Dominguez.
Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour. And, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off a mound.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out looking. So the Yanks go in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now here is Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez.
First pitch misses. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger makes the grab. 1 down.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. That's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting sixth, shortstop,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Swinging a foul straight back. Anthony at first, one gone. Next offering way off the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Abraham Toro, the next to hit. That's in there. Here's your 1. And there's a ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one hit to right. Judge cutting across. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Cedar Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And here is Cedar Rafaela. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball one.
Recognize
One
that
ball,
changeup
two
right
strikes.
out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in
Leading off
Boston,
for the
and now it's
Yankees,
DJ
second
LeMahieu
baseman,
digging
DJ
in.
LeMahieu.
Gets the call. That's strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground, Campbell slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fought off foul. That one not close. One ball, one strike. One out, base is empty. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throw over to Toro, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 9th, third baseman Oswald Peraza.
And next for New York, Oswald Peraza. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Two down, nobody on.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
2 out, space is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Boston,
Leading
set
off
for the bottom of the
for the
third.
Red
Here's the
Sox.
second baseman,
Second
Christian
baseman,
Campbell.
Christian Campbell.
The line to kick the pitch. That just misses, and that is ball one. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball. 2-2.
on and lifted in the air. LeMahieu sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back
Now
into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me out. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder, walked to open the ball game. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rice. And there are 2 outs.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston, and we are still scoreless. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie in his 14th season, 37 years young, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting,
well, he's doing a nice job
Ben
of keeping
Rice.
the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a big power threat. Ben Rice struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. There's a strike.
1-1.
Fouled off left side. Up the middle, Story. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
It's Aaron Judge now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many.
Toro takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Still no score. back here at Fenway
Leading
Park.
off
And the batter
for
now,
the Red
Romy
Sox,
Gonzalez.
Designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. He's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
And stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. His 7th home run of the season. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. Red Sox leading it by 2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting,
Here's Story now. Struck out swinging his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next for the Red Sox, Abraham Toro. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump. And defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics. But the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way. And this is what this guy does.
Red Sox by 2. Swings through that one out in front that time. And they'll do it again. Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Toro off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is down low.
2-2.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Top 5, John
Yankees,
Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Cody Bellinger. Giolito back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Devers puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Grounded out his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The Yankees yet to pick up a hit here. Inside, 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That is upstairs for ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Whoa. 3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Grounded out his first time up. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The pitch to LeMahieu. And that's fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one a little bit high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Here's the 2-2. And just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. And that's a fair ball. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score easily. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here, or at least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
Wells in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. High fly ball out into left center field. Refsnyder. And that's the 3rd out. They get 2 and draw even again. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell.
Christian Campbell.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Stepping in, Rob Refsnyder. First pitch just misses. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short, Volpe. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Robert to right field, way back, gone. Home run number 15 on the year, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Got to to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
2 outs, nobody on. Here now the Red Sox DH, Romy Gonzalez. And that one fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway, top 6, Paul Goldschmidt now.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Late swing, fouled off.
Ball 2.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one drilled left field. Ref Snyder hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And Judge spoils that one. And a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Gotta love the resiliency he
Up
showed
next
in that
for the
at-bat,
Yankees,
battling with
center
2
fielder,
strikes.
Cody
Showed a willingness to
Bellinger.
drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Lucas Giolito will depart. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Brennan
Red Sox.
Bernardino will take over
Number
here.
83.
Still a lot of game left,
Brennan
and this game could go either
Bernardino.
way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and Bellinger is out. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Will
Number
Warren.
98.
Just trying to keep this one close
Will
here,
Warren.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off,
Leading
Carlos
off for the Red
Narvaez.
Sox.
He's already homered here in
Catcher,
this one.
Carlos Narvaez.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. The 1-2. On the ground to the left, Peraza. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
So up next, Roman Anthony. Fastball for a strike. Well, Singy, when you come to Fenway Park, I think the first thing that you think about and you picture the Green Monster. What's it like standing there playing with that thing behind you?
Now, I'll tell you this. It is an experience your first time in here if you're playing the outfield with the Green Monster because it plays like no other wall in all of baseball. You really have to pay attention during batting practice, but still a cool place to play, and it was one of my favorites. Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes.
Now batting,
He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Story, the next to hit, takes outside. In front of the Green Monster at Fenway, they used to have Duffy's Cliff, which basically was an angled spot going up to the Monster. That couldn't have been a lot of fun to play in front of.
I mean, the Green Monster's enough. You're going to add something else to it. It's like miniature golf or something, but I can only imagine how different.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. Trevor Story bops one out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 4-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So 2 down. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The Yankees looking to rally. Just off the outside edge, Bernardino. In his 2nd season, he features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. That one hooked foul. Next offering down in the dirt. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That one inside. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
In the dirt. In there. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
The tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Not even close there. Ball 1. And he takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Grounder might be 2. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And that one way outside. And now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
So the tying run at second. In the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
The
the
pitcher
Red Sox.
on here, Garrett Whitlock.
Number 22.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout
Garrett
guy out there.
Whitlock.
This season, averaging more than one per inning.
And next for New
Up
York,
next
Oswald
for the Yankees,
Peraza.
third baseman Oswald Peraza.
First offering, and it just misses. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Up and in, and a count 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Dominguez at second with 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yerry De Los Santos.
Now pitching for
He's throwing the
New
ball
York.
very well overall this
Number
season. He's been
73.
really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Well, one-run
Leading
game.
off for the
Cedar
Red
Rafaela
Sox.
now at the
Center
plate.
fielder,
There's over 2 with a pair of
Cedar
strikeouts.
Rafaela.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ball one there. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. Drips one to right. Sliding, and he grabs it.
Timing, timing, timing. That's what this play is all about. A
Now that
beautiful
is
sliding
left
grab in the
fielder,
outfield and no
Rob
advancement on the bases.
Refsnyder.
You couldn't have scripted it any better.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. De Los Santos picks to first, and he's back in on a dive. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Late on that fastball.
That was the pitch to hit. 4-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Fouled off. He was late. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out in front and foul to the left side. And he chases that one. 1 gone here.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So digging in, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. One down, base is empty. That's too low. And now 3-0. Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One down, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. 1 for 3.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
First pitch just misses. Judge waits. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Anthony sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Rice off of first with 2 away. That's off the inside corner, and the count now 2-0. Pickoff throw. Rice back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Out to short, Story. They take the force out, and that is the inning. The runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 3. Back inside Fenway Park, and here is Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
De Los Santos back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, designated hitter
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. And a sac bunt here. Not in time. He's safe.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Roman Anthony.
And now Roman Anthony.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two on, one out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Trevor Story now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. First and second, 2 down. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Slider clips the zone.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. Through 8 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Aroldis
44.
Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's a foul ball. Chapman is just 1 strike away. Outside low, and the count is filled up.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting
So a change
catcher,
being made at
Austin
first base.
Wells.
And here's the pinch runner,
Pinch
Jazz
running
Chisholm
at first
Jr.
for the Yankees.
Two
Number
outs,
13.
runner at first. Austin
Jazz
Wells
Chisholm
will hit next.
Jr.
Fought off foul.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Chapman now, 1-run game. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
No,
Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here goes the runner. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a pitch. Foul ball there. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that just misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Ben Rice now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Giolito, in his 8th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And the next pitch is way outside. Stays alive. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning,
right
got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Batting fourth, center fielder
Runner first
Cody
with 2
Bellinger.
away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Check swing, called strike. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one pushed foul. Two outs and 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three-two. This ball's chopped on the ground. Campbell over to first, and Bellinger is out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And our pitcher in this game, Carlos Rodon. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Rob Refsnyder leading things off and takes a strike. Towards first. Rice takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red
baseman,
Sox,
Rafael
it features a great veteran
Devers.
presence, Rafael Devers.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Rafael Devers, batting with one down, takes a strike. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 out.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox
Gonzalez.
DH, Romy Gonzalez. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs, base is empty. There's a strike.
1-1. Ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Rips that one to right. Judge puts it away, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. We played an inning, no score. Back now at Fenway. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Giolito back to work. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Anthony on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting seventh, second baseman DJ
Up to the plate
LeMahieu.
steps DJ LeMahieu. There's the strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next pitch is outside. Foul ball. The pitch to LeMahieu. Hit on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. That's out number 3. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
Bottom
the
half of
Red
inning number
Sox.
2. So
Catcher,
here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. That's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Just outside. 2-2. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Roman Anthony.
No ball, 1 strike.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
A changeup missing. Ball 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Popped up. And that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. And the batter now, Austin Wells. The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's the swing and a miss. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, into the monster seats and gone. His 12th of the season, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Oswald Peraza digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing at a ground ball. Tosses to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Here is Goldschmidt. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. On the ground to 3rd. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Now batting.
That's
right
a dangerous
fielder,
throw
Aaron
for the first
Judge.
baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2
Up
on
next
and
for the
2 out.
Yankees,
Look, I don't think
center
that pitch
fielder,
would have been
Cody
called a strike,
Bellinger.
but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Bellinger up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs.
Ball.
That's ripped. Base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with
Now
2
batting.
away.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So up next, Anthony Volpe.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one in there across the letters. And fouled off.
One and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next
2-2.
offering way off the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in
Leading
Boston
off
as
for
we
the
go
Red Sox,
to the last of the
first
third.
baseman,
And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
At the plate, Cedar Rafaela. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Campbell.
And now here is Christian Campbell. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting left fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
That one missing inside. That one hammered center field. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more. Caught just shy of the wall. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Start of the fourth. Now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Rafaela makes the grab, 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, grounded out his first time. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Just missed.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
1 out, bases empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed,
Yankees,
gets the
catcher,
out.
Austin Wells.
And now Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. That's a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit in the air left field. Refsnyder brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom four, here's the
Leading
third
off
baseman,
for the
Rafael
Red Sox,
Devers.
third baseman, Rafael Devers.
That one ripped left field. Dominguez raging back towards the wall. Just missed it.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next is the designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 1 so far. Gonzalez in his third season, 28 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Ripped on a line to center. Bellinger makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos
And next for the Red Sox,
Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez. Caught looking his first time up. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
So, man aboard, Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Not close with that one. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 outs. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. And the Red Sox leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Giolito back to work. This one popped up. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 2-2. To the right side, Campbell. To first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Rice.
So 2 down now, and here is Ben Rice. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. That one ripped. That's back. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that is out of play. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball right side. LeMahieu gets it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Batting, the first baseman, Abraham Toro.
Abraham Toro, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The Red Sox trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 2 strike.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Down and in, moved his feet.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That one missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
One gone, runner at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Oh, 0-2 now. Now this is in the air down the line. Judge makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Christian Campbell.
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. A single his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Toro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back inside Fenway Park, top of the 6th inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Right through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And there's a ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Judge waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. So when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Bellinger in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And misses inside.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
It's through for a hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lucas Giolito will depart, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
Zach
the Red
Kelly
Sox.
on to pitch out of the pen here.
Number 76.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little
Zach
extra in the tank
Kelly.
facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
1 down. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. And there's the strike. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone. 1-1. Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. One-run game, one out, one on. Battling here as he fouls it away. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline.
Hey,
it's 2-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. On the corner at the knees for a strike. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Jorge Alcala, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bernardino, the lefty, warming up as well. Now fly ball to right center. Anthony on his way over. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. Right through there for a strike. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. Two outs and one in scoring position. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Good eye in that spot.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Boston, well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Volpe throws it to first in time. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Devers now.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's inside. The Yanks up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a strike to Devers.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And Raffy falls victim to the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Gonzalez.
So now here's the DH, Romy Gonzalez. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, look at the stop. The throw in time. Got him. And that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2. And that one is inside. That's out to center field. Rafaela drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. That's down and in. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Story fires across the diamond. Got him.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Goldie steps into the box. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. In the air, left field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to
Up
be
next
right in those
for the
spots or
Yankees,
things can get
first
away from you
baseman,
awfully
Ben
quickly.
Rice.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
One ball, one
In the
strike.
dirt. Goldie off of first with 2 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Way high there. The count now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. That's to third. And that is the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Swings and misses. And 1-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And a foul ball. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. This one popped up right side. Rice under it. And it's caught for the out. Roman Anthony will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lifted in the air down the left side. Peraza sizes this one up. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This one in the air center field. Bellinger sizing it up. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a
Red
new pitcher
Sox.
from the pen, Jorge
Number
Alcala.
66.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at
Jorge
a high rate this year.
Alcala.
Typically at least one an inning,
Leading
so
off
he'll
for
be
the
tough to get
Yankees,
to.
right fielder,
Yeah, the
Aaron
hard-throwing righty
Judge.
trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And Judge takes a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
On the ground. Throw over to Toro. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Greg Weiser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball center field. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Abraham Toro.
First baseman, Abraham Toro.
In the air, out towards right center. Bellinger coming on. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar
Rafaela now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
To third, slides for the stop. To first. Pretty nice play there.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now at the plate, Christian Campbell. 1 for 2. First pitch, and it just misses. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Red Sox. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Renan Bernardino.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Outside low, 1-0, Bernardino. is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, no strikes. He swings and fouls one off. That one a little bit high. 3-2 now.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
LeMahieu, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Greg Weisser getting ready to go. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And ball 1 to LeMahieu.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
That's in there. 1 and 2.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And now it's even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Just missed. That's in there, and it's 1 and 1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
Now pitching for
And
New
he's
York,
got a big-time breaking ball
number
to contend
38,
with. Hitters going to
Devin
have to pick it up
Williams.
early if they're going to have any chance.
Back to the top of the order
Leading
now.
off for
Now here's the
the
Red
Red
Sox
Sox.
leadoff hitter,
Left
Rob
fielder,
Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't
Up
pull the
next
trigger on the
for the
fastball
Red
right there, and I don't think he was
Sox,
taking it,
third
thinking it might be a called
Rafael
ball or anything. I
Devers.
just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in
Now
and he
batting,
strikes out the first 2
designated
hitters. It's
hitter,
hard not to feel
Romy
defeated, and then
Gonzalez.
this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike 1. Very high with that one. And the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on.
Strike 2.
One strike away. That's outside. And the count's even at 2. And downstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two outs. Lined into right. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox.
And now, please welcome your
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Boston Red Sox.
Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club. And what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him. And it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point. Maybe it's the motion. But just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses with that one. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hit softly on the ground to third. Devers throws on to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup.
First baseman,
an offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Story sends it over to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Right fielder Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And first offering is fouled off. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Makes the catch up against the wall. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And today's starter, Carlos Rodon. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind him. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Rob Refsnyder leading things off and takes a strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
That's in there. That's strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Devers. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Runner at second, nobody out.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
2-1.
Inside. And now it's 3-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Refsnyder around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Gets against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. And that's through there for a strike. Gonzalez, 28 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And that one fouled off. Rodon sets and deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Devers. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Carlos Narvaez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a...
Headed towards the corner. This looks like extra bases. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And they're up by 3.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Roman Anthony. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Man at second. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Red Sox already leading.
Two and two.
Squirts away a little bit.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Batting six.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Trevor
He's done a great job
Story.
making contact recently. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Narvaez over at second. One down. Next offering is fouled back. Rodon fires. That one at 95, missed
One ball,
up top.
two strike.
And a count 1-2. Story checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. In the dirt, but kept close. Still only one out here in the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ripped on the ground to second, and Story is out. Check out the Red Sox lineup, and perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Abraham Toro in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. They limit the damage here. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Boston, and here comes Bellinger.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Giolito back to work. Just missed.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Fastball is outside. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and now 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Jason Dominguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next offering upstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Goes down looking. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Upstairs.
No strike.
And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Stays alive. That one outside, and it's 3-2. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth,
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox.
Christian Campbell.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That one missing inside. High fly ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Rodon ready. Here comes strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good
Now
two-strike
batting,
pitch right there.
left
At
fielder,
worst-case scenario,
Rob
it's weak contact
Refsnyder.
in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Refsnyder stands in now and watches strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
One strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Here's the veteran
Yankees,
second baseman,
DJ LeMahieu.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike.
0-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground to third. Whips it across. One up, one down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Just
That's
missed.
a ball.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter,
Batting
and I'm
ninth,
sure that's
third
going to sit on him for a little
Oswald
while.
Peraza.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Oswald Peraza in the box with 2 gone,
No ball.
and
One
takes
strike.
a look at a called strike. There's a strike.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Rip to third. Tosses to first. And the Yanks go quietly. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Fenway, here's Rafael Devers.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Ball, 2 strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Digging in, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. The other way. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Story in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Boston strands a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Fenway Park as we go to the top of the fourth. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie, 37 years young. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball one. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. A little bit high, maybe. Ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. Fly to left his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And ball one. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goldie, the base runner at first with one out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something
batting,
that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, one out. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
and he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
A lot going on right there. First of all, first baseman making that diving stop. So many times he's looking desperately for the pitcher to feed it to, but he decides to get up and beat that base runner to the bag. Pretty impressive right there.
Foul ball there.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Next offering, he's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Abraham Toro.
First baseman, Abraham Toro.
Ball 1 there. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 and 2. Ball.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get him in the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to 3rd. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Yerry De Los Santos getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Warren also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Down in order go the Red Sox. But they lead at 3-0. Ready now for the
Leading
fifth
off
inning.
for the
Now
Yankees,
here is
left
Jason
fielder,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Giolito back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again
Up
today.
next for the Yankees, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up next,
Here's
for
the
the
power hitting
Yankees,
catcher, Austin Wells. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Out to center. Rafaela settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching for
Righty
New York,
reliever out of the pen,
number
Will
98.
Warren.
And he's had his struggles
Will
so far
Warren.
this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little
Leading
bit right
off
here.
for the Red
Back
Sox,
to the top of the lineup,
left
and now
fielder,
Rob
Rob
Refsnyder,
Refsnyder.
1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a high chopper and foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Rafael Devers up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. And now Romy Gonzalez. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Man at second. And the sweeper misses. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Inside, just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a base hit. Devers headed home. The throw in, safe. In comes the run from second, and it's 4-0.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Narvaez at the plate and takes high there. Man at first, one away. Warren picks over. Gonzalez dives back in safely. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Coming home. He will score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Narvaez, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a foul straight back. Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Story in the box again, takes a strike. Yoan way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and here is Oswald Peraza. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Zach Kelly appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Bernardino getting loose as well. Peraza started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one not close. 2-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2-2 now. Way high.
Okay.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate, having a lot more success on the road this season. And first offering is fouled off. That's a base hit, and now two aboard.
Now batting, first baseman Ben Rice.
Now the batter now, Ben Rice. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Lucas Giolito will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Luis Guerrero.
Number 99.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Luis Guerrero.
Here comes Aaron Judge. That's too low. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses, 3-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela gets under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-1.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Volpe stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, right side. Anthony makes the play, and that's the third out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the 6th, and here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one upstairs. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. On the inside corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian
Now it's the second
Campbell.
baseman, Christian Campbell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And that's a fair ball. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Rob Refsnyder. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Rafaela, the runner at third. Campbell at second with one away. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one hit to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
So
New
out
York,
of the pen comes the right-hander,
number 57.
Scott Efros, ready to
Scott
make his
Efros.
season debut. Now it's Devers
now
at the
batting,
plate.
third
We just might be
baseman,
talking about this at bat in our
Rafael
post-game wrap.
Devers.
He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And there's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Two outs. And it's fouled away. Two outs with a runner at third. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
Here's the 0-2. Back foot slider struck him out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 1. Back now at Fenway, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And misses inside.
2 balls. No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
This one in the air. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. A little bit high,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Red Sox up 6-1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher, Austin
Here's the Yankees
Wells.
catcher now, Austin Wells. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball. No strike. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
bottom of the
off
seventh.
for the
And here
Red
is
Sox,
Romy Gonzalez.
designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez.
Efros, in his third season, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one for strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter,
Up next
blowing away
for
with some
the Red
good
Sox,
action at the end.
catcher,
You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's
Narvaez.
probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Just
No, that's
missed.
the ball. 1-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Strike two.
2-2.
On the ground, right side, Rice. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Roman Anthony.
So 2 down now, and here is Roman Anthony. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They still lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for
Zach
the Red
Kelly
Sox,
into the game.
And he's
Number
got a nice
76.
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Kelly.
attacking these hitters.
So digging in,
leading off for
Oswald
the
Peraza.
Yankees, third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Foul ball. Pitch
One ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
1 and 2 to count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and it's 2 and 2. Got him looking. 1 away.
Now batting,
Paul
designated
Goldschmidt
hitter,
will climb
Paul
in.
Goldschmidt.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Rice in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Yankees looking to rally. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
So now 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Judge rips that one out of here. He jacks that one out to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they inch closer. It's 6-3.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Kelly gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Garrett
the Red
Whitlock
Sox.
taking over on the mound.
Number 22.
He's having a ton of success
Garrett
facing left-handed hitters
Whitlock.
this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. In there at the knees.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Boston, here's
Leading
Story
off
now.
for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Efros back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. LeMahieu gets it to first. And Story is out.
Now batting, first baseman Abraham Toro.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is over the monster and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's downstairs and outside. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Strike on the outside. And now 3-1. And that one fouled off. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Throw over to first. Rafaela back in on a dive. Just missed. Fouled off left side. Rafaela leads off first with one away. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Smash to the left side. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. That one down the line. One at second. Can't hang on.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala up and loosening in the pen. Bernardino, a left-hander, also throwing. The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So last chance for the Yankees. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one fouled off. Two outs.
Nope, ball one. One ball, one strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Up and in, and the count is 2-2. And they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.